You ever feel like apartment complex care more about money than the people that actually live there? Let me tell y'all what happened. Parking at my apartment complex is an absolute nightmare. Good luck finding a spot at that place. You basically have to create your own parking spot. There is this grassy area by my apartment that everybody parked there, and I mean every single body parked there. One guy had his car parked there and his bike for I want to say a good 3 months, just chilling. Ain't nobody bother him. This nice person parked there a little while after him, and they got like a warning. They put a sticker on their car saying that, I don't know. Of course I parked there too, because when you come home late, you gotta make do and find a spot. So I just park there because it's convenient. And to make matters worse, people that don't even live there park there too. I know, because I watched them park there and walk over to their house. So y'all taking spots from people that actually live there that needs it. So I recently just came back from Charlotte, right? And I parked there because all the spots were taken. So I parked on the grass, and I went up back and I went up to my apartment, and I'm just there chilling, I'm doing my business, whatever. I guess apparently at 11 something, someone called, whoever they called, and they got my car towed at 1 something. Mind you, I'm sleeping peacefully. I come outside at 6:30 something to go to work. I see no car. I look right. I look left. I'm like, where'd I put it? And I look left again. I saw the drag mark on the floor. They drag my car away. Mind you, people live there. They get warnings or something. They don't give me none. They just drag the car away. Also, I want to add, there is no sign that says you can't park there. There is no. And normally they would say don't no parking in the grass, no parking on there, no parking there. They have no warning, not even one single warning. And they drag my car away. They dragged it. So me, I have to. So I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I'm in the wrong because we're not supposed to park in the grass. Common sense, but when you have no other choice, you gotta just make do and park there. I've been there for 4 years now, and it's been no problem. All of a sudden, y'all gonna pick and choose who you want to tow? Like if you're gonna tow one person, you gotta tow everybody. You can't pick and choose people. But anyways, I walked around, I looked for the towing number, and I called them, and they were like, oh yeah, we towed your car. So I was like, who called you? They were like, oh, some Broward enforcement something. I'm like, why would Broward enforcement be calling y'all to get my car towed? They were like, oh well, it's towed. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, how much is it gonna be? He said $215, and I was like, damn. You see, I wasn't even sad that the car was gone. I was sad I gotta pay $250 to get it back, because now y'all inconveniencing me. I gotta go there to get it. My gosh. Anyway, so I text work because I put to work that day, and I was like, I am going to be late because my car got towed away. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, the car got towed. I can see the mark on the floor, the drag mark is on the floor where the car got towed away. She was like, oh my gosh. So she was sad for me too, and I was like, imagine me how I feel. I was sad too. So my mom dropped me off because she was still home. So my mom dropped me off at work. And then when I went to work, the work brought me to the tow place to get my car. And then I went there and I forgot the key. So I got to go back to work to get the key. I was so stressed out. And I was just like, the whole time I was just like crying, like just like bawling, because that's a lot of money. Well, yes, it is. 2 times 10 is a lot of money, a lot of money for me to pay for something that wasn't even my fault. Not really, because there's no postage there. You can't park there. There's nothing saying that you can't park there. Not even one diggy. So it's just unfair. So I got the car back. It cost me $210. And when I went home later, there was another car parked there. Were they towed? No, they were fine. How are you going to pick and choose who you want to tow away? That's so unfair. So the next day, that was Wednesday now. I contacted management. I was like, y'all just I was nice, of course. And they were like, well, so they gave me the runaround. And they gave me some other number to call, but I haven't called it yet because, they're not going to do anything. They don't care. As long as they're making their money, they don't care about where you park. They don't care. They don't care. Like, I am just getting passed around from one person to the next person. They act sincere, but they don't care. I just can't wait to leave this apartment complex because they suck, honestly and truly. But since Thursday, though, I haven't seen anybody parked there. But since Wednesday, there was a car parked there. But Thursday, there was nobody there. Friday, there's nobody there. Saturday, there's nobody there. So I think people are like low-key realizing it now that you shouldn't park there. But I don't get how they're gonna pick and choose, though. I don't get that. The pick and choose is not nice. But we live and we learn. So I learned my lesson. But I'm still going to contact management though, because y'all gotta do something about the parking. Because people that don't live there be parking there and they don't be caring. No, you gotta do better on that. So tell me, am I tripping? Would y'all be upset too?